Diglett dig, Diglett dig.
Trio, trio, trio.
Is it just me, or does Gamefreaks have a little bit of a Diglett obsession? Hey Pokemon Masters, Keeper Toby here, and yeah, a new Pokemon has been discovered, except this isn't a Diglett. It specifically says so on Cerebi.net. It's been confirmed that this is not a Diglett regional variant. Now, I'm not going to say anything about the leaks, but these leaks in particular have been sent to me, so I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I don't know what it is, but yes, I agree with the wording on Cerebi here. This ain't a Diglett, even though it looks a lot like it. So instead of focusing on that element and the evolutionary tree, given that I don't want to spoil anything until it's been officially revealed, instead I want to talk about Gamefreaks' weird Diglett obsession. Going back several generations now. First up, we had Alola. There were two things in Alola. There was Alola and Diglett and Dugtrio. Absolutely beautiful with the means they had, and a little bit of Pokemon theory bait here. There was a Spanish Pokemon trainer, and of course the Paldea region is inspired by Spain, so potentially a Paldean Pokemon trainer there, who all they wanted to see was an Alolan Dugtrio. So perhaps there'll be a cool little Pokemon theory to do with this new Pokemon. All they wanted was to see the beautiful mane of an Alolan Dugtrio, because back where they're from, the Pokemon has no mane. This new one's water ground types. It digs underwater, like they live in the deep ocean floors. I like that. You know, that was Sun and Moon, not Ultra and Ultra Moon. Not a big deal when it comes to the grand history of Digletts. Except, wait, look at this in Pokemon Sword and Shield. 3 giant Digletts or a Dugtrio in Stone side. What is this about? This was never explained in the game. Are these Pokemon Diglett? They're separated. Are they Dugtrio? Or perhaps are they this new Pokemon? Probably not. It's just supposed to be a Dynamax Diglett. Did Diglett dig out the town? From what? Water? Maybe. Town is on water in Stone side. Maybe it was the new Diglett. I don't know. Then we move on over to the Isle of Armor, where there was this whole side quest about hunting down Alolan Digletts. A fun choice, and yet again, another reference to just Digletts. You're like, okay, yeah, I guess there's been a couple of mentions of Diglett. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl in the Grand Underground. In order to chain for, I think it's for like better statues, you have to hunt down Digletts in the Grand Underground. What's the deal with Digletts? I just want to know, what's the deal with Digletts, Game Freak? I'd love to talk more about this Pokemon, but again, I have seen leaks for this one. I'm going to wait for the information to be officially revealed, but I believe I know where this goes on the Tree of Evolution, and spoiler alert, it is not next to Diglett. As Cerebi.net says, this is not the same Pokemon. In fact, as I've been recording this video, we've had a name dropped, Wiglett. So I think I now have enough to tell you about the evolutionary tree and how I believe it relates to Diglett. Wiglett is a perfect name. Diglett, it is not. It's not even a regional variant. This means that this Pokemon probably didn't evolve from Diglett. It looks like Diglett because of convergent evolution. 2 species that have evolved similar traits, even in separate environments, because those traits have been successful. The ability to burrow and pop up from the ground. In the case of Diglett, that's on land, but in the case of Wiglett, that's within the water, coming up from the seabeds. My suspicion is that this Pokemon is probably more closely related to eels like Huntail and Gorbus than it is moles like Diglett. And if you're wondering about where Eelektross stands, remember that that's based off of a lamprey eel, which isn't a true eel. So yes, that's what I think we're looking at here. So I'll see you with that information soon. Don't forget, if you leave a comment on this video, you're in with the chance of winning a copy of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The winner will be announced in video, not in the comments. We're having loads of problems at the moment with accounts that like reply to the comments saying you've won stuff. You haven't. Sorry about that. Just don't click those links, please. I don't want anyone getting scammed or hacked or whatever else. And with that being said, so hi Pokemon Masters.
Look at that! A new subscriber!
Oh no!
This is Ash Ketchum. You just watched a video by Keeper Toby. That makes you a Pokemon Master.
A huge thank you to my Patreons who make this channel and Keeper Toby possible, and a huge shout out to the big patrons of this month, Michael Hornschuch, The Elgator, Jedruben, and NavyBlueSuicune. Thank you.